Meet Jessica, 32, travel ICU nurse, $95 an hour. She worked beside Sarah, same unit, same nights, until 4 years ago. This year, Jessica will out-earn Sarah by $70,000. And on paper, Sarah earns almost exactly twice as much. Both sentences are true. Here's how. Jessica has signed 11 contracts. Until today, she never read past the biggest number on the page. $95 an hour. Honestly, would you? Run the contract. 95 an hour, 36 hours, 13 weeks, $3,420 a week. That's the headline, and the headline isn't lying. But the fine print splits that money in two. Her actual wage, the taxable part, is $27 an hour, less than a brand new grad. The other $2,400 a week arrives as stipends, housing, meals, incidentals. Tax-free by design, federal rules for people working away from home. Not a trick, not a loophole. The IRS publishes the rules and the ceilings. Agencies build packages around them because both sides come out ahead. Now zoom out to a full year, 46 working weeks, about $157,000 gross. Real money in her hands. But her tax return tells a different story. $44,700 in taxable wages. That's the number the government sees, the only number. So both sentences are true. Jessica takes home more cash than Sarah, while Sarah's paper income is nearly double Jessica's. One is money, one is what the system sees. Hold that gap in your head. 157 against 44. Every consequence in this video, good and bad, lives inside that gap. Which raises the first question every traveler eventually asks at midnight. Why is any of this legal? The answer decides everything downstream. It's legal because of two words, tax home, the place you actually live, actually pay for, and keep returning to between assignments. Keep a home base and duplicate your expenses, rent back home and housing on assignment, and the stipends work exactly as Congress designed them. That's IRS Publication 463. Not a hack, not a gray area, a published rule with two tripwires hiding inside it. Tripwire 1, the 1-year rule. An assignment expected to pass 1 year in the same place makes that place your new tax home. And it flips the moment your expectation changes, not at month 12. Extend past a year and the stipends turn taxable from that day forward. Tripwire 2, the itinerant trap. Give up the home base entirely, like ditching your apartment to travel full-time, and there's no away from home left. Then your tax home is wherever you're working this week, and every stipend becomes taxable wages. Many full-time travelers are this, without knowing. Jessica's fine. Small apartment back home, a storage unit, flights back between contracts. She's compliant, has been for 4 years. What she never did is the other math. Not the am I legal math, the what is this costing me math. Nobody's paid to show her that one. Because every system that decides your future, retirement, mortgages, insurance, forgiveness, reads exactly one number. And for Jessica, it's the small one. Start with Social Security. Your future check is calculated from taxed earnings. Jessica's record says $44,000 a year, not $157,000. Run that for a career, and the difference compounds into a permanently smaller check. The stipends bought her comfort now, priced into her 70s. The mortgage. Lenders qualify you on taxable income. Jessica's headline pay is invisible to underwriting, while Sarah, earning half, qualifies for more house. Disability and life insurance work the same way. Benefits keyed to insurable wages. Protect the small number because that's the only number they'll insure. Retirement. Travel agencies do offer 401k matches, but eligibility usually takes about a year with one agency, and vesting can take several more. Jessica has worked for 4 agencies in 4 years. Total vested match collected across her entire travel career, $0. And the one she already felt, loan forgiveness. A for-profit agency signs her paycheck, so her months in nonprofit ICUs count for nothing. 2 nurses, same unit, remember? Only one forgiveness clock is ticking, and it isn't the one attached to the bigger paycheck. None of this is theft. All of it is architecture. The W-2 world quietly builds wealth around a big taxable number, and Jessica opted out of the number. That's the invisible column. Now, the honest one, because Jessica isn't wrong, and this channel doesn't pretend she is, the cash flow is real. $70,000 extra dollars a year in her hands today. Compounding can't argue with money you actually have. Her low taxable income cuts her student loan payment by about $350 a month on an income-driven plan. Read that again. The same small number that shrinks her mortgage helps her loans. Trade-offs run in both directions. Almost nobody explains that part. The flexibility is real too. Pick the city, pick the season, walk away from a toxic unit in 13 weeks flat, no exit interview. And invested deliberately, the travel premium can outrun Sarah's match. The money isn't smaller, it's unsupervised. Nobody withholds it into a retirement account, nobody matches it, nobody converts it into benefits. Every dollar is a decision. And after a 12-hour shift in a strange city, decisions are exactly what nobody has left. The system Sarah has makes her decisions for her. One more honest line. The read the rate reflex was learned in 2021 when crisis contracts paid so much the package didn't matter. Rates have fallen roughly a third since. Same job, smaller number. In this market, the package is the whole game. Which brings us to tonight. Week off, an old friend's couch, and a pay package that is finally, after 11 contracts, about to get read. Sarah's apartment. 2 coffees, one hot and steaming, one abandoned an hour ago. Jessica spreads the contract on the table and starts at line 1. What she changes isn't the job, it's 5 moves, and the first is budgeting off the base. The stipends are reimbursements, not a raise. Move 2, open her own Roth IRA. The retirement account no agency controls, no vesting schedule can claw back, no job change can reset. Move 3, price her own disability policy while she's young and healthy. No benefits desk is doing it for her. That's the deal she signed. Move 4, before every contract, one question. Does the extra cash beat what the W-2 world is quietly stacking? Match, forgiveness, mortgage power? Some contracts clear that bar easily. Some don't come close. The point was never the answer. The point is asking before signing. Move 5. Once a year, run the Sarah comparison. Not to switch, to know. 15 minutes. Same as Sarah's Tuesday, different form. Jessica's timeline starts tonight. Roth opened, disability quoted, next contract already under the question. The suitcase stays. The blindfold doesn't. Same lesson both nurses keep teaching this channel. The money you don't look at is the money that leaks. Then they stand together, the way they used to at shift change. 2 columns, 2 coffees, 7 years of different choices between them. Sarah's column, 87,000. The match. A forgiveness clock finally running. A mortgage lender who calls back. A future assembling itself automatically. Jessica's column, 157 gross. Housing covered. Loan payment, 350 lighter. Any city she wants. And a retirement built by hand. Then Sarah says the quiet part. In 7 years, she hasn't taken more than a single week off. Jessica sips her coffee, hot for the record. I took 6 weeks, in Italy. Nobody laughs. Both of them feel it. Because that's the column no spreadsheet has. Sarah is richer on paper. She hasn't lived yet. Jessica already spent some of hers, awake in October on a coast. I'd still choose travel nursing, Jessica says. And with both eyes open now, everyone watching finally understands why. Neither nurse made the wrong choice. They optimized for different futures. The mistake is choosing without understanding the trade-offs. Homework, nurse to nurse. Tonight, read one document you've been skipping. 1 page. Next Tuesday, is nursing still worth it financially? We ran the numbers.